not me. No.
Bring me some.
I'm going to jail for paint. I don't want to go.
Paper towels. Sweep is great. Paper towels.
So what's the
We're
problem?
kind of close right here. Can we get these cars moved? Is there a way we can get these cars?
Yeah, mine's over there.
I don't know who.
What, you don't want me to?
I don't mind being on camera.
Alright, can I just ask you why you're doing this and then we'll just get a record of it? I'm just curious.
Trying to clean up the neighborhood a little bit. Kind of destructive for property values.
But when I came here earlier, the guy said it's because the business people didn't like it. Isn't that right?
Well, nobody want to bring I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying we cleaned it up because it's more destructive to the property values. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking. Okay, thanks.
I understand. That's why I'm trying to answer.
Okay, hey, thanks a lot. That's cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Oh, sure. You want to go ahead?
I just wanted to tell you it's because it's Clean Sweep Day.
Oh, okay.
So everybody comes down today because Mayor Archer asked us to come down and clean up.
Okay.
So that's why I came down. I come down every year and I sweep. I spend about 8 hours every year.
Okay.
We get a power washer and we get brooms and we get trash bags and we haul mattresses out of the alleys.
Okay, actually the alleys look really good, and
Yeah,
you know I
we
thank
did
you
it
guys
last
for that.
year.
Yeah, that looks good. The only question I have is the graffiti. I'm an artist myself, and I really consider the graffiti fine.
Oh, okay.
And in fact,
are you owner of this building?
no.
Oh, okay. I just was curious.
Yeah, no, I don't own the building. I live in a building next to these buildings, and I just like graffiti work. I think it's just expression, and the gray over it seems really ugly in my opinion. But I mean, the cleaning of Detroit, I understand. That's cool. And
So
the alleys look good.
what would your suggestion be to the obscenities on the walls?
I don't know if they're really obscenities. Did you see anything that said obscenities
Yeah,
on
over
this
here.
wall?
Would you like? Oh, on this wall?
No, I mean it just would say something like bum stick, or would say
Let me.
it said the names of the
Okay,
graffiti
see,
artists.
Okay, let
Called
me.
me a bump stick.
And a dope. Well, the other one that was kind of that bothered me a little bit was the dope adelic.
Dopadelic?
Yeah, just because dope is. I mean, I park here and I don't like to look at that when I pull up.
Why?
I don't know. It makes me uneasy about drugs and illegal activities and things like that. I don't know why.
Okay.
But the one that bothers me is the one over here. The one if they didn't already paint it. And I know this is a public park.
Yeah.
I think it's this one here.
Okay, that's what I was just saying. Bum. I think it's. What does it say to you?
Bum sticky.
Yeah, bum.
It's just kind of.
And why does this offend you?
Probably because bum reminds me of butt and sticky reminds me of something else that is not a pretty picture in a public park.
So out of bum sticky, you get butt for the first part of it, and then sticky refers to maybe something sexual. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that could be. And it makes me uneasy.
Okay, well, you know what? Thanks for talking. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm just documenting.
Yeah, that's fine. And I don't have a problem, I guess, with if someone owns a building
Yeah.
and they want to do something like that, that's not a problem. But I guess the part that I have a problem with is the public property that people are defacing as far as I'm concerned because they have no right to paint on someone else's property. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for talking. Okay. There was another guy who drove in that car. Let's see.
The New Yorker?
Yeah, the New Yorker car. He came up.
Probably Nick.
Okay, when I talked to him, he said that he was doing it for the business people. That's exactly what he said.
Okay, well that's because he owns that building.
Oh, he owns that building over there, that one?
Yeah, he's one of the partners that owns that building.
Oh, okay.
So he's in the
and I still mean
He's
property
putting in
value.
millions of dollars in renovations because it's basically gutted inside and it's
Okay.
not livable at all. You can't even you can't use it.
Right.
So he's putting money into that, and he's been bringing more people into the city.
Okay, no, that's cool. It's
So
just-
that's why he has that concern.
okay,
But I have a
it's just-
business as well, and it's in that building.
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
what?
does,
I
it's
like
a really
graffiti too,
offensive
but
business people,
it's
all the
still,
graffiti.
If it's on your property,
no.
it's okay.
It's not really that. Ask them what they think.
I had a home. I owned a home before, and people wrote something on the porch. I wasn't happy with that either. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It's acceptable if it's your property. It's unacceptable if it's mine, unless I ask you to do it.
okay.
And what is your interpretation of? He said he liked bum actually, the
I know, I
bum
said
sticky because
The sticky thing, I ain't got no problem with. Basically, I ain't got no problem with what you say.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
where you write it is a problem. I can't write it on your car. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like your car. You don't want to do it to your car. It's somebody else's building. You know, you got to do it to their building.
Right.
I bet you can't get down one of these people who put it here and come up here and say, yeah, I did that. Because they know they're wrong. It's vandalism. That's all.
But how about the graffiti on abandoned buildings
It
where
don't
nobody
matter.
owns them?
Somebody owns this one.
Somebody owns
They're
everything in
actually
it.
fixing
they
it up
own-
right now.
But if
The
they own
city
them,
owns-
they're not taking care of them,
Right.
and they're just letting them sit. So
Right.
if they're letting
So
them
this
sit,
is-
shouldn't they be to the public?
No, I think that
The public.
it's our responsibility to get them to take
Well,
care of
okay.
it.
you know what I mean? It's like if somebody doesn't take care of property and leaves a house or building abandoned,
Okay.
shouldn't anyone have
So
a
what
choice
did
to
you
do
think
anything?
bum sticky meant? What was your interpretation of bum sticky? I asked him, and he had a good interpretation, totally
Okay.
different from mine.
Yeah, I'm just.
I thought the bum part meant bums that like live on the street, and the sticky part mean the stealing, like sticky fingers, like
Yeah.
stealing. So that's what I thought bum sticky meant.
So see, that's totally
yeah,
different.
But actually, you know, I like graffiti too, but this right here, to be honest, isn't graffiti. It's more so scribble. Now, if you go to New York on the subway stations, now that's graffiti. You know, it has some meaning and some artwork to it. This right here is just people with nothing else better to do.
Tags. Like
Just
tags or
putting
something.
a tag name on stuff. You know, this is the graffiti to me.
Okay, thanks for
That's all
talking.
right. You tag your own stuff. Got no problem with somebody writing anything they want to write.
Okay, well, hey, thanks for.
Even like you say, abandoned houses,
Yeah.
that still don't give you the right to go and paint it up. Because when there's dirt on snow on the ground, you ain't gonna go back there and shovel the snow. If you want to paint on it, be willing to shovel it up too. If you ain't willing to take care of it, why should you be willing to tear it up? Same thing. Just because the owner ain't taking care of it, that make it free property. You know, what about the snow? You gonna come shovel the snow? Well, if you gonna paint on the property, shovel the snow. If you ain't gonna shovel the snow, don't paint on the property. I mean, if you willing to do something, just like you willing to tear up something, do. If you just willing to tear up, you ain't gonna help out.
Yeah, we actually wouldn't mind having an artist down here paint a mural. Actually, we would love that.
Yeah.
And that would be, I know a couple people who are creative people who are head of the creative departments for some of the major corporations in town
Okay.
and can get money to do that type of thing. So that's what I'd like to see done. I'd like to be able to just pull up and say, look, I park in an art gallery and it's beautiful. You know, I don't have a problem with the painting on the building. It's just,
Take your roll,
like he said, it's
turn around.
not really that appealing.
tap.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right.
That's all.
Hey, you guys, thanks a lot.
Hope it helps your
Yeah. Thanks a lot. No, I appreciate that. Thanks for talking.
Okay.